أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. In the name of Allah, most gracious, most merciful. We are talking about the rights of women in Islam. We want to know what is the opinion of Islam about the status of women. Because unfortunately, many enemies of Islam have accused Islam that Islam has disregarded women and ladies. Islam is considering women to be an inferior sex. But in reality, this is not true. When we refer to the verses of the Holy Quran, we find all these sayings to be merely accusations. This is not the reality of Islam. In the former program, we read to you, recited a verse of the Holy Quran which showed that in the day of judgment, both of them can achieve salvation and prosperity and enter to paradise if they are good doers. It doesn't make difference whether the person is a man or a woman. But the question is that, is this equality exist between men and women about the perfection only in the hereafter, in the day of judgment, or in this world also? They can have the same access to salvation and prosperity? The answer is that no, not only in the hereafter, but also in this world also. They can move forward. They can go up the ladder of perfection and to reach to the very highest levels of having a good life. From the Islamic point of view, both men and women, they have this chance to achieve a good life. A good life in Islam, we say, hayatun tayyibah. Al-hayatu tayyibah is a very clean life, a very prosperous life. It is a life in which people are very comfortable. In the very world, in the very age that people are suffering from a lot of psychological problems, psychological diseases, men and women are looking for tranquility. They are looking for comfort. They are looking for a life to be comfortable, to be happy, to be prosperous. Does Islam say that only men can reach to that life, or women also, they have this chance? The Holy Quran says that both of them can have this type of life. Which verse of the Holy Quran? Let's have a look to the chapter 16, verse 97. Surah An-Nahl, chapter 16. It says, من عمل صالحا من ذكر أو أنثى وهو مؤمن فلنحيينه حياة طيبة وَلَنَجْزِيَنَّهُمْ أَجْرَهُمْ بِأَحْسَنِ مَا كَانُوا يَعْمَلُونَ. I think if you are a little familiar with the Arabic language, you will agree with me. You will acknowledge my saying that the verse is clearly, categorically saying that there is no difference between men and women as far as a good life is concerned. The translation, I read it to you. It says, whoever, when it says whoever, man. It's a pronoun. It applies to both men and women. Whoever leads a righteous life, whether be male or female. The first pronoun, man, it is enough as far as the grammar is concerned. It is enough to apply to all men and women, but the verse is emphasizing be male or female, while he or she is a true believer. Of course, this is a condition. This is a condition. If you want to have a good life, you should be a good believer. Whoever leads a righteous life, whether be male or female, while he or she is a true believer, to them we will surely bestow a pure and good life in this world. In this world. This is what I am trying to say, that not only in the hereafter, but also in this world, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will grant us a good life, will bestow us a good life if we are good believers. It doesn't make difference whether men or women. I don't know where such people who accuse Islam, where do they bring their references from? On what foundation do they build their sayings? These types of foundations are very loose. They are not strong. If we want to know the position of Islam, the opinion of Islam, let's ask the Holy Quran. The Holy Quran is God's words. It is the sayings of Allah the Almighty. It is something that the Holy Prophet, Prophet Muhammad, has brought to us. And it is clearly saying that مَنْ عَمِلَ صَالِحًا مِنْ ذَكَرٍ أَوْ أُنْثَى. If you are a good doer, if you are doing righteous deeds, it doesn't make difference whether you are a man or a woman. Then what will happen? Then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, فَلَنُحْيِيَنَّهُ حَيَاةً طَيِّبَةً. We will give them, we will grant them a good life, a very prosperous life. As I said, Al-Hayatu Tayyibah is a life in which you are happy. Spiritually, you don't have any problem. Physically, you don't have any problem. Because when you are taking care of the teachings of Islam, you will be safe. You will be healthy. Physically and spiritually. This is Hayatu Tayyibah, in a life that there is respect, there is honesty, there is trust, there is tranquility, there is faith. The man, the husband, the children, all of them are true believers. They will not treason each other. They will not tell lies. They will not cheat each other. This is the way that Islam is teaching us. Brothers and sisters, from the Quranic point of view, it is emphasizing that min dhakarin aw untha, there is no difference between man and woman as far as the issue of having a good life is concerned. Of course, we will talk more about it. I am sure there are some questions in your mind about the rights of women. We will reach to them, inshallah, and we will talk about them. They are not injustice. We will talk about them. Until then, thank you very much. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.